Hi everybody, this is Diane Hawkins here with Norwex. I'm here today to show you what we call, affectionately I guess, the chicken demo, but what I do is I have some raw chicken here, and I also have our biodegradable cutting board. This is one of my favorite products. It now comes in this size and one that's quite a bit larger. I really like it because it doesn't get the scratches that your other cutting boards do, and it doesn't dull your knives, and it has this really cool grip on the bottom so that it keeps it steady on your table or on your cutting. So what I have here too is some raw chicken, and this is just used to demonstrate what it's like when you're going to clean up something like this in your kitchen. Because I don't know, but if you were like me in the past, I used to think I was doing it with those Clorox wipes. But then, after I became introduced to Norwex, I read the back of the container as suggested, and on it, it said that you have to wipe your surface and keep it wet for 4 minutes to disinfect it. And then, if it's going to be something like that your children are going to play on, or you're going to have food, you need to take, after the 4 minutes, and wipe it with clean, potable water, so that you remove the germs that you killed. So we just clean in a different way here at Norwex, and we use something called an EnviroCloth. This is spun so densely that should you take it apart, it has enough fiber in it to stretch from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. And to use it, what you do is you just take it, you wet it, and you wring it out good, and then you fold it into 4. And why do you do that? That's because then you have 8 cleaning sides, so you can just start and just go throughout your house and clean with it. So this is what I have here today. I also have a ProClean test swab. This is what the health department uses to make sure that the surfaces are clean in restaurants and such. If they're not, if there's protein present, then bacteria can grow. And so that's the reason that we use these swabs, just to test. And so when you clean with Norwex, you get the real clean. It is amazing. This is a piece of raw chicken. Now before Norwex, I just want to show you, I'm rubbing it on my cutting board. Now before Norwex, I would have not even picked up raw chicken. I would have had to have gloves on and everything else. In fact, I basically didn't buy raw chicken because I didn't want to have to deal with it. So also, I'd be running to the sink and washing with soap, but I don't have to because I'm fully confident that this cloth just removed that protein, that raw chicken, from my fingers. So all you do is you just take it and then you just wipe it flat because you're mechanically removing the germs. They're being sucked deep into this cloth and they're not coming out again. So you saw that I rubbed it. I'll just rub it again to make sure, and I rubbed it tag side down. So I'm just going to put this to the side with the tag up just to show you. Now here again is the protein swab. We get these in a big bundle. So I'm just going to take it and rub the cutting board. Now on these swabs, green is clean, and as it starts to move to gray, then it means there's a problem. So I just take it and then I just pop, you hear it pop, the solution down to the bottom. Come on, solution. Oops. Yep. That's interesting. It's in the top. I don't know why. There we go. So if you can just see where I just cleaned up that chicken, it is green. It is perfectly clean. And now, suppose you're in the kitchen and you just happen to wipe up raw chicken, and then you forget that you used that side and you go on and you wipe up something else with it. I'm just going to show you how it doesn't transfer. Now, me personally, if I remember, I'm going to change sides, but suppose I don't. So I'm just going to wipe that same board with the same side that I just did, and I'm just going to test it again to just show you what happens. So as you can see, it is still green. That did not transfer on to my countertop. I'm sorry, onto my cutting board. And so then, just to show you another further step, I'm going to just show you on the actual cloth I used. I'm just going to touch it in several places, and you can see again, if it was dirty, it would start turning green, purple. But as you can see, it's still green. So now for the finale, I'll just show you. As I put it in the chicken, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see how it already turned purple? That is the protein, oops, other side. That is the protein that's present. And so the longer, when I put it back in the solution, it's all going to turn purple. So what does this mean for you? This means you can get rid of all of those chemical cleansers, which frankly aren't very safe anyway. Well, they're not safe at all. And you can just use an EnviroCloth to clean your house. I mean, I always suggest what you do when you're finished, you just keep folding it until you're all done, and then rinse it out really well with hot water. You know, kind of like scrub it against each other, rinse it, wring it, hang it to dry. And then by the time it's dry, the silver in the cloth has inhibited all of the smell and the bacteria. It won't grow, and so you can use it again. For this reason, I use my cloths for probably a week, and that's just because I do a lot of demonstrations, and then I wash them in the washing machine. However, if you're just using it in your house, I do suggest that you have more than one, just so that you have a backup. While one's in what I call dry mode, you have another one to use. And you know, we have a lot of other fabulous products that go right along with this, and the end result is you save a lot of time, you save a lot of money, and you go chemical free. So I look forward to seeing you guys later. Hope you're having a great morning. Bye now.